Hello and welcome everyone to another Mechmerlin Magic Group by News stream. Let's see who is here today. I see a Llama Rebellion, Dr. Killswitch, Crystal MK, Chivo Cobra, Iwanu Vikonfu. Who else is here? Digital FXXX, who actually subscribed with Prime for 3 months in a row. So thank you very much, guys. So hopefully you guys can hear a difference in audio. I am trying out something a little different to get rid of a lot of the background noise. So hopefully it's much clearer. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So yeah, just let me know if you hear any more of that background noise. Like, it's this app called Crisp. So hopefully, if I turn on my fume extractor here, it'll cancel it out. Let's try that. See that? Fume extractor is out. You should ideally not be able to hear it. Can you guys hear my fume extractor? It's going on right now. It's going right now. Can you guys hear it? Fume extractor? Nope. Awesome. That is exactly what I want to hear. Perfect. Okay, great. I'm turning it back off. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Let's see, just want to take a few moments to thank everyone who subscribed while I wasn't streaming. That would be Owen Riley, Alejandro, Marco Winter, Pa Russia, and Agatha Inton. I think that's how you pronounce it. So thank you. Thank you for all your support. And as usual, let's start off with what Merlin is drinking tonight. Here goes. Here we go. Something you've all seen on stream before. Picked it up from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is a popular grocery store over here. This is roasted barley tea. Why barley tea? Just because barley tea is something I drank a lot when I was back home in Taiwan. So it's good to see it in an American grocery store. Oh yeah, that is what I'll be drinking tonight. Hopefully it lasts the entire stream. Alright, just want to talk briefly about what's on my desk. I'll talk more about this keyboard when we get to this, but this is the Gone Hacking Studios RAR. I think it's pronounced rare. It is a 75% screwless and seamless board, weighing in at roughly 10 pounds or 4.7 kilograms and all that stuff. And I finally have a QMK powered mouse. Yes, you guys heard that right. This is a QMK powered mouse. This is the Ploopy mouse. So yeah, everything on my desk is finally QMK driven. I believe Droshna was criticizing me a few weeks ago saying, hey, you're the QMK ambassador, yet you don't have a QMK mouse. For shame, for shame. But yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we go. Let's move on to... Here we go. Let's move to this scene. For all of you guys coming in for the first time, thank you for joining in. As I was saying, ending group buys. I like to start off with ending group buys followed by starting group buys, and I usually only cover mechanical keyboard group buys that are occurring within this next 7-day time period. So that is Sunday, today, all the way till Saturday. So that's what we'll be covering today. And the very first item we'll talk about is a key set. Here we go. This one ends, it's actually ending today. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Boom. Here we go. This is occurring on drop. This is the GMK Serenity keycap set. You guys can see it is, well, I know it's a purple set, but how it differs, I can't really tell because I'm colorblind to the color purple. So you guys are just going to have to take my word that it's purple, or you guys can see for yourself, right? To me, this looks like kind of a GMK Striker, which is all blue, right? So I can't see much of this, can't really comment on it, all that stuff, right? So the cool thing about this kit is, you know, it's not that big of a difference, but you can go for the base kit. Here, the base kit right here, which covers all the way till full size for $125, which is already fairly affordable. Or if you really don't need that numpad, you can go for the compact kit, which only covers all the way till TKL, and that's $109. Save you a few dollars, right? In addition, you've got key combs for $40. These are all his novelties right there. and space bars for 25. You also have a desk mat right here. You got the dark one and the light one, each for $25. Typically speaking, oh, look at that. See, 5 hours left. Dun, dun, dun. If you're interested in this, you have the next 5 hours to make this purchase. Next set that is expiring is also expiring today, and this one's over on TX Keyboards. Not sure if you guys noticed, but if you go to TX Keyboards and you look at their key sets, it's not actually on TX Keyboard anymore. It's this site called Mechwild, Mechwild.com. But anyway, for 134 bucks, you get a base kit that covers all the way till full sized. Novelties are 55, space bars are 25, Rama is like the Rama cap is 42, features a in different colors that could be mistaken as a pizza, right? That could be mistaken as a pizza, not just a watermelon. And then of course you've got your watermelon desk mat right there for 20 bucks. Desk mat for 20, Rama cap for 42. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I believe this one is Q1 of 2022. Because it doesn't really tell you what the date is. Anyway, but yeah, expect this to be delivered Q1 or Q2 of 2022. Let's go take a look at some of these renders right here. Look at that. This to me looks very similar to GMK Kaiju, which was on drop for quite some time. It's already all sold out. I guess it was a very popular set. Just that this has bolder colors and the pink, I guess. Like I guess on Kaiju it was more orange. This one is an actual pink. It's also quite similar to GMK Fox, which is currently running. Here we go. Look at that, see? To me, it looks like a good set. Looks like a good set. Too much rind, not enough pink, says Big Walruses. Wind Captain says, hi Merlin, hello to you too. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that desk mat. But yeah, I think it's a relatively good looking set. This is ePBT less but better. I remember when I first talked about this, I mentioned that I wasn't a big fan of the legending. So I said it was less is not always better. That's what I said, right? Wayne, we are still on key sets, man. We just started the show about 15 minutes ago at this point. So yeah, you can purchase the base kit all the way on KBDFans for 79 bucks. Numpad is 18. Extras is 17. Space bars are 10. Novelties are 20. Color dots, 1850. I guess these are what? These are for the non-standard layouts, 25. Oh, okay, here we go. Capitalized alphas, which is what I prefer more. These are 15. International is 19, and the two desk mats are 20 each. Honestly, I think between the two, I would prefer desk mat 1. That looks so much better for me. So much better to me. Right there. Here, let's go look at a couple more of the renders. Hopefully he's got that. Not really, actually. Yeah, this one is expected... Oh wait, this is KBDFans. There's no actual shipping date. They always say, will be announced after the group buy ends, but since this is ePBT, I think their lead time these days has been like 8 months. 8 to 9 months, maybe? So yeah, if you wanted to buy all of this entire kit, including both desk mats, you would be spending about $250 to $260. How Osu says, hate this set. I wouldn't say I hate it, but I definitely dislike it. I'm not a fan of the lowercase alphas right there. Lowercase legending. Another set, which is expiring on the 15th, and this one is something I quite like, actually. This is GMK Fuji, all the way all the way on Canon keys. There you go. For 129 bucks or 130 bucks, you get the base. You get the base, you get the Latin base, but it's also the same price if you want the katakana ones. See that? So, you know, people who complain that they like the set but they don't like the Japanese sub-legends, you know, the price is the same. You don't have to suffer through that, right? You don't have to suffer through that at all. Yeah, in addition though, the edition kit is $47.99, novelties are $45, international are $61, base bars in the Sakura colorway is $23, and of course you've got two Rama caps, one for $40, depicting Mount Fuji. Then you have another Rama cap depicting a pagoda for 38 bucks. When this first came out, I said this would probably look really good on the Fuji 65, right? So if you were lucky enough to purchase a Fuji 65, do consider this. I quite like how the pink makes the whole set come together, right? So this is actually a fairly expensive key set. If you actually wanted to buy all of this, you wanted to buy, I guess, because it's two base kits. If you wanted to purchase both base kits, both Ramas, all of the other sub kits right there, you would be spending about, say, 520 bucks, right? 520 bucks. So yeah, one of the more expensive group buys today, this week. This one, let's see. Canon keys, did you put an estimate of when it's going to be delivered? There we go. Estimated date of delivery, Q2 of 2022. And yeah, always expect delays. Always expect. Anyway, if you guys are interested in the set, make sure you hit it up before the 15th, because it expires on the 15th. Right. Next set that is expiring is not a GMK set, and it's not a cherry profile set either. I talked about this before, but this is Novelkeys collaboration with Star Wars. For $250, you get SA Tatooine. This is the only kit in this set. There's only one kit, no sub kits, no nothing else. But here, let's go open this up. For 250 bucks, you get this. Right? I'm not that big of a Star Wars fan, but I know what Tatooine is. When I look at this, that's not what I think about, right? That is not what I think about at all. Like, the only way I could tell that this was a Star Wars set is by looking at some of these, you know, novelties right here, right? Even with that, it's really hard to tell. Little Pajama says the set is ugly. I would agree with you, especially at 250 bucks. It's a little off-putting for sure. Big Walrus says the Star Wars set that doesn't look like Star Wars. I agree. Absolutely agree. Like, okay, here's my question. Maybe some of you are more into the Star Wars lore than I am, but why is the I and the L in a circle? Is that any kind of significance? Because I don't know. I don't know at all. Twin Suns. Ah, there we go. See, I did not even know that. Did not know that at all. Thanks, guys. Thanks for educating me on the Star Wars lore. Cool. Anyway, yeah, this is really the only kit that it's got, and these look like this does not look like a render. This looks like the actual thing. But yeah, 250 bucks. Another reason why it might be this expensive is that Disney has to have a cut, right? Disney has to have a cut. But anyway, if you guys absolutely need to get this one expires on the 16th. Anyway, what's next? What's next here? Another key set that is expiring also on the 16th is another SA set, which is here. This is what I'm talking about right here. Look, right? This one is SA Magica, all the way on the Kono store. And, right, this is an SA key set with all the kits split up. Let's see, everything here is about 40 bucks. That one's 50. Numpad, ISO, novelties for 30. Look at all that. I like that spacebar. It's cute. You've also got accent spacebars and a desk mat for 17 and a Thok metal novelty for 45. See, this one is expected to... estimated production is 8 months from close. Q4 of 2021, so I would estimate this is a Q1 2022 delivery. Yeah. Let's see. Any other details here? Nope, nope, nope. Well, here, let's go look at a couple of these renders. Let's see how they look. Once again, this is another purpley set. So the purple here looks blue to me. This one looks like to me, this looks like a very light blue. Very like matte blue. So yeah, well, once again, another set I can't really confidently comment on. Yeah, this is a surprisingly affordable SA set. If you wanted to get all of these kits, including the desk mat and the novelty and the metal novelty, all of this combined is about 290 bucks. Yeah, 290 bucks just to buy all of this, all these kits, alphas, modifiers, orthos, numpad, ISO, novelties, spacebars, extra spacebars, desk mat, and Thok novelty. 290 bucks. Not bad at all. So if you guys want to join this, make sure you join it by the 16th. And that is actually all of the key sets that I know of that are expiring this week. Once again, this week being Sunday through Saturday. So just as a quick recap, key sets expiring this week are GMK Serenity on drop, GMK Watermelon on TX keyboard / Mechwild. You've got ePBT Less But Better on KBDFans, GMK Fuji on Canon keys, SA Tatooine on Novelkeys, and SA Magica on Kono Store. Out of these sets, which ones are you guys most interested in? I'm curious to see what the audience feels about this. So let me know in the chat. Vegeta says Magica for sure. Green says, what are you picking up? I'll let you guys know. Magica, Fuji, Rama Fuji, and Thok Magica. Fuji, none, Magica, meh, Watermelon, Fuji, none for me, none, Fuji. Want the Star Wars set, but manufactured in GMK with cherry profile. Magica, Tatooine, pass. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people like SA Magica, and I'm honestly deeply offended by that. Because as you guys all know, me being the wizard and wearing this hat, I have a monopoly on all things magical and on all key sets that are related to magic. They did not ask me for permission. How dare they? How dare they? and also it's purple, so I can't really see it. There we go. Out of all the key sets that are expiring this week, I am very much a cherry profile user, but this week I'd say I'm in for GMK Fuji. Like, I'm not gonna buy it, but if I had to pick one, it would be GMK Fuji, right? GMK Fuji. And second to that would be GMK Watermelon. These are probably the two sets that I would pick. Not a big fan of SA, so Magica and Tatooine are out of the picture. And Less But Better, I just don't like how it looks. So out of the picture there. And this guy, GMK Serenity, it's purple, so I can't see it either. So it's done. It's done. Let's move on to keyboards. Keyboards that are ending this week, starting with the one that Huynh Captain, who is hopefully still on chat, cares the most about. The reason being is because he is affiliated with them. This is the Mechwild Murphpad. Here we go. For 30 bucks. $30. $3 if you're here in the United States. $3. Or I guess 2, you have a 20 and a 10. You get this. $30. You do have to build it yourself though. You do have to build it yourself though. But yeah, this is what you get, guys. This is a completed build, of course. So of course you have to, not only do you have to get your own caps and keys, but you have to be able to solder, right? You have to know how to solder, right? So here, let's go look at a few more of these pictures. Look at that. That's a nice OLED screen right there. Very cool. And these are renders. The renders look really good. Sometimes I feel the renders look much better than the real thing, to be honest. Yeah, look, you've got like an encoder knob right there, OLED, and you know, it's up to you how you want to program any of these keys. I believe, oh, here we go. You are not limited to just making it a numpad, right? A numpad being a 2U plus sign, 2U enter, but you can actually make it fully macro. Just all single 1U keys all the way around. Cool. Very cool. But yeah, it expires today in just a few hours, actually. So if you're interested and have $30 to spare, click on that link, which I just posted in chat, and get yourself a nice Murphpad. Next keyboard that is ending, one that I have been ranting and raving about for quite a long time, and I even made a review about it simply because I think this is possibly the best value in 65% on KBDFans. Of course, what I'm talking about is the KBD67 Lite Round 2. There we go. This one, oh look, I guess it just ended as well, but this ended today. Usually what happens is there are local vendors such as Divinikey here in the United States or mechanicalkeyboards.com who will buy out a lot of these and sell them for maybe just a few bucks more. For example, the R1s retailed for $109, and they sold on Divinikey and Mechanical Keyboards for about $135. So yeah, I think that's what's going to happen with the R2s as well. If you're curious to know what the difference between R2 and R1 is, it is detailed on the website, and you guys can also watch my review. But I have this listed as 135 because the new thing, one of the new things about this board is it comes with a Bluetooth enabled PCB, right? So yeah, unfortunately you can't buy this anymore, but you will in the future. I do expect this to be a relatively in stock item. This one is the Fjell. For $305, you get arguably one of the best tray mount keyboards in our community today. Like one of the best in terms of aesthetics and I think in sound. Keep in mind, I said that's for tray mount boards. There are other 60s that have different mountings. But yeah, here, let's go take a look at this a bit more. Let's actually go look at all the colors. The E-White, Ultra Hot, which is probably the red, I guess. There's Ultramarine, Gray, Purple, Silver, Black, and Red. Interesting, for $305. So, let's see, some quick specs. Roughly 1.9 kilograms, standard 60% supporting here, and 8-degree typing angle. Many of you know that I've been a big 60% fan for the longest time, but it's only lately that I'm going into 65s, 75s, and the occasional TKL. One thing I've sworn to myself is that I will not spend more than $200 on another tray mount board, simply because I have so many of them. I have so many tray mount 60s that, you know, doesn't matter how nice it looks, doesn't matter how heavy it is, it's still gonna feel roughly the same. Honestly, I feel $305 for me, right? For me, I would not spend more than $200. I believe one other cool thing about the Fjell is you can remove that center post. This is a very popular mod for 60%. 60% because of the tray mount nature of boards such as these, they tend to have an uneven typing profile. But if you remove that center stem, it adds a little bit more flex, hopefully evening things out, right? So yeah, if you guys are interested in this, make sure you check it out before what? Before the 12th, which is tomorrow. If 305 is too expensive for you, but you still like tray mounts, here we go. He does sell another board called the Klippe T for 130 bucks. Available in the same colors. So let's check it out. Let us check it out. See, so not as chunky as the Fjell, not as heavy as the Fjell, but it's got some of the same features. It's got removable posts right here to adjust your typing feel and all that. You also have the Klippe right there. I believe Klippe means cliff, I think. There we go, see? Like all those same similar colors that the Fjell was available in just for 130 bucks. Differences with this is that it is only 1 kilogram as opposed to 1.9, so the Fjell is roughly twice as heavy as this. He did not put a typing angle, but I'm going to assume it's similar. Also at 8 degrees. Phoenix Rising says, wait, is this only the case? Yes, this is only the case, but of course, for both the Fjell and the Klippe, you do have options here, right? Like, here, you've got the kit option. The Fjell kit option is 375. The Klippe kit option with the hot swap PCB is 209. So yeah, this one also ends tomorrow. If you're interested in a decent tray mount, check it out. By tomorrow, 130 bucks. This next board is the Bacca60 Polycarb Edition. Look at that. 360 bucks, you get a polycarbonate kit. You can of course add a PCB for 45, the ANSI V2, which is actually one of my favorite 60% keyboards, and of course a Bacca60 brass plate for an additional 40. 360 bucks for this. This one, 100 units available. So buy it quick if this is something that you're interested in. Details. Sandwich mount. 7-degree typing angle, carrying case included. Layout supported, stepped caps lock, split backspace, 7U space. When is this supposed to deliver? When is this supposed to deliver? There we go, shipping. Q1 of 2022 or Q4 of 2021. So yeah, could take a while to get this delivered, even if it's only 100 units. And yeah, for 360 bucks, it looks like a weight back there, 360 bucks for a polycarb. Typically, the polycarb edition of any keyboard tends to be pricier. I feel like 360 bucks is maybe a little expensive. Maybe if this was around 330, like I know it's not that much different, but 330 would probably be the sweet spot for something like this. Personally feel this is a little expensive, but not by much. Not by much, really. However, I do want to mention, once again, that this is probably my favorite soldered 60% currently available. And it's available on Canon keys right now, currently in stock. Alright, this next one, I've already talked about this, and it is the board currently in my possession. Well, of course, what I'm talking about is the Gone Hacking Studios GHS RAR, or RAR, I guess, however it's pronounced. This is a 75% keyboard with separated out arrow keys, function row, and rightmost column. It is seamless and screwless, all that good stuff, and also extremely heavy because of that bottom brass plate. Here, I guess I'll show it off on screen. On stream, I mean, but this is a burger mounted keyboard, in case you guys are wondering. Here we go. So this particular unit was built by Alex Sotos. If you wander over to his channel, you'll probably see his build stream on it. Yeah, he built this with a carbon fiber half plate with alpacas. I believe the alpacas are, well, they were filmed and lubed. All I did was put on SA Godspeed, right? Yeah, this is extremely heavy. And look, I put on so many fingerprints already on this. While I love the layout, while I love, you know, while I love how it felt, it was way too heavy. And if I could have my own unit, if I could like redesign the whole thing, I'd probably go for a solid plate, not a half plate. And that weight, man, that weight, I wish that weight could be replaced with aluminum, but way too heavy. So yeah, this thing cost 580 bucks. 580 bucks. Right there. And it's raffle. Like a raffle system. So there's no guarantee that you will get it. There was also a raffle for the red one. I think they called it the Scarlet. Right? There you go. Let me post that link again. This is all the way on the Gone Hacking Studios website. If you are interested in this board, click on that link. You have to join a raffle in order to get it, and you better have 580 prepared. Like, honestly, I really wish that you could change out what material the bottom was, but other than that, you know, I think it's a decent board, just not for me. A couple people have mentioned it on stream already, but this is, there we go, the Leaf 65. Leaf 65 for $415. You get another 65% board. The PVD options add 200 at checkout. Holy crap. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's do PVD everywhere. PVD. Do E-White. I know that's a pretty big one too. PVD Brass. PVD Brass. Let's do all that. E-White. Not swappable. I guess these are all just optional, so just say, I don't need it. Don't need it. Add to cart. Please select an option before adding this to the cart. Oh, here we go. Customize your top. I want Winkey with front logo. Add to cart. Add to cart. There we go. $415. Oh, there we go. PVD prices are $99 and $92. There we go. Okay. All right. So all in all, $606. Look at the color options. You got the matte clear polycarb. Then that's just with the different plate right here. You got the E-White ones, powder coating pink. Okay. I think I've never seen a board that's powder coated pink before, so that's nice. That's nice. You got dark green, you got Space Cadet, you got silver, you got E-Beige. I think if you really wanted to like stick with the whole theme, you should get a Leaf 65 in green and put GMK Botanical on it. I'm not sure if I like how that logo is underneath that USB-C port. Leaf. Kind of looks ugly to me. But to each their own, right? To each their own. Go look at this. Okay. Very curvaceous. Very curvaceous. KBWire says logo is ugly. It's just a leaf. Yeah. It's very artistic, let's put it that way, but it's not like your typical logo that you see, right? Chris Mex & Co. gifted a tier 1 sub to McPatty Star. Thank you for your generosity, Chris, and congratulations, McPatty Star. It matches the botanical theme. Yeah, you should absolutely get a green one with the GMK Botanical on it. It'll be your Leaf keyboard. You can see the gaskets on the PC version. Yeah, I guess that's one of the drawbacks of PC. Unless you really like seeing all the internals of a keyboard, like if this is the kind of aesthetic that you like, then, you know, probably not. that. Look at that. You can see all those gaskets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 gaskets all around. Anyway, if you guys are interested in this board, this one expires on the 16th. Out of all these boards that I talked about here, guys, starting with the Murphpad, which is a $30 macro pad, the KBD67 Lite, the Fjell, the Klippe, oops, let me pull that up. The Klippe, the UD40, which we can't do anymore, and the Bacca60, and the GHS RAR, and the Leaf 65. Which one of these are you guys most interested in? Oh boy, I see a couple more here. Let's see. There we go. Thank you so much, Sayoshi, for gifting 1 sub. Thank you very much. Thank you. And congratulations to Dr. Killswitch. And Sayoshi also subscribed with Prime. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for all your support. Literally Mex and Go gang now. There we go. Dr. Nucleus says KBD67, Leaf. KBD67 Crosswind Crozier says the Jelly Epoch. Unfortunately, that is not ending this week. It's starting this week, though, so we'll be talking about it later. Aurora Kamara says Leaf. BL if I had the money. Leaf 65. Doubleday got the Bacca60 already. Murphpad is cool. KBD 67, Leaf 65, Leaf 65, Murphpad, Klippe, Leaf 65, Klippe T. None sparked my interest so far, says Moon Operator. Fjell and Leaf, Klippe. Wow, so many. The KBD 67, KBD 67. Yeah, KBD 67 is a great board. Unfortunately, it expired today already, so you can't join it anymore. Klippe T, None, Murphpad, Fjell. Nice. Oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh, Chris! Thank you so much. Like my screen just suddenly shifted all off, so I missed what like other people said here about. But thank you so much. Thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you for your generosity, and congratulations to Minoki, Sean DePulse, Trumanar, Eddie, Bew, and Bewnar. Congratulations, guys. Make sure you say thank you. Thank you so much to Chris. Yeah, guys, thank you. Thank you for all the support tonight. Must be my cleaned up mic. It's a Mex and Co battle now. Oh my gosh. Mex and Co, sponsor me. While I have all of you here, right? Let's see. KB Wire says, I'm about to leave this hobby again. No, don't leave. I need my younger clone to like stay with me here. Anyway, out of these keyboards, like I think I'm shifting more towards the none of them really interest me category as well, to be honest. Right? Like the Leaf 65 is, it's just okay to me, and I do agree with what someone said about that logo, that leaf not being very beautiful. And you guys know how I feel about the GHS RAR already. It's just not the keyboard for me. Bacca60, I'm kind of done with 60s these days, and the Fjell and Klippe are both tray mount, also 60, so kind of done with that too. I think if anything, I'd be interested in the Murphpad, which is expiring in just a few hours. So yeah, if I do decide to buy it, I may have to pull out my wallet and buy it really quick. But yeah, that's probably my decision for this week. But anyway, the next item that is expiring is neither a keyboard and neither a key set, but it is a switch that I put in my Think 6.5 V2, and is none other than the POM Glacier Pandas, which is this guy right here. As I was saying earlier, this one was in group buy since January, I think. Since January, and there was no end date to the group buy. So it just kept going, and then last week someone was like, hey Merlin, it's finally ending. It's finally ending on the 14th. Aurora Kamara gifting another tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, this is $6 per pack of 10. I believe this is a group buy started by Alphakeys, and everyone else is his proxy, such as Dan Keebs over here. My experience with this was, okay, so this is an entirely POM housing with a POM stem, but they're made by, they're not made by Kale. They are made by Inver, I believe. And when I first got these, I was expecting, oh, this is going to be another cream lookalike. It's going to be exactly like a cream, but the stem isn't that long, so it's not going to sound like a cream. But when I first got them, initial reaction when I opened it was like, it actually doesn't smell like creams. It doesn't smell bad. So I'm like, oh, that's different, right? It's quite good, actually. It's quite good. No scratchiness. I wouldn't go that far. It's still there's still some scratchiness, but when people had the creams, they were describing it as a, what do you call that? It felt like leather as you were typing on it. This one was extremely smooth. I was actually very surprised. I even compared it to the Duroc Palms, which are known to be really smooth. And this was smoother. I was very surprised, actually. Which is why I put it in my Think 6.5 V2 instead of the Duroc Palms. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this, there are quite a few proxies for this, but typically it's $6 for a pack of 10. $6 for a pack of 10. Anyway, I will not forget this week. I will not forget this week. At the end of the ending group buy section, I always state what the total price is. The total price, if for some reason you wanted to buy every single group buy that I talked about. So that's everything from GMK Serenity to the GHS RAR to the Leaf 65 to the Glacier Pandas, like everything in between, everything here that I talked about, and you want to buy them all. This is probably one of the more expensive weeks. You would need to purchase, or you would need to have, a grand total of 4,000. Yes, 4,000. $4,238.84. $4,238.84. It's been a while since we hit 4K, right? Like everything's been like around 2K, and we started hitting 3K the last 2 weeks, but this week we broke 4,238.84. May I remind you that this is just how much you need to join the group buy. Does not include shipping, taxes, or custom fees, right? Shipping, taxes, custom fees from each of these different vendors. So yeah, it's likely it's like $5,000 to be honest. And that's just money that you have set aside for buying keyboard gear. What should we do next? Let's talk about in-stock items. As some of you know, I've been covering some in-stock things just because I was having a discussion with someone earlier, but group buys kind of suck, right? Because especially if you're new to the hobby, you don't want to put your money down on something that you won't receive till Q1 of 2022 in terms of keysets. Sometimes keyboards go for a year. The worst keyboard group buy that I've been in has been 1 year and 2 months. Like, some people do not have the patience for that, which is absolutely fine. I don't blame you. It's, in my opinion, it's pretty ridiculous. So I started doing this, in-stock sets. As many of you know, ever since 2 months ago, I've been using ThoughtStock because it's so much easier for me to keep track of everything. ThoughtStock was created by Scott Waters, one of my frequent viewers here. And yeah, ThoughtStock attempts to list every single group buy, or sorry, every single in-stock item in our hobby. The attempt. So of course, it's not going to grab everything, but I say it's a very good representation of like what's out there. So yeah, make sure you check it out. This will really help you guys because, you know, he splits it up in switches, keyboards, keycaps, PCBs, you name it. So during this section, I just want to bring special attention to some items that have interested me. And the funny thing is, the very first item is actually not on ThoughtStock. And what that is actually the PLA 75. So the PLA 75 is a gasket mount 75%, which is a new case for the KBD 75. This was a board that came out for 200 Canadian, which is how much in US dollars? 200 Canadian is 160 US dollars. You can get a 2-piece 3D printed PLA 75 gasket mounted keyboards, and you have quite a few colors to choose from right here. And of course you can pick translucent or custom for your bottom color. Check out all of that, right? Okay, there we go. KBD 75 V2 PCB with underglow, QMK via, and USB-C. So my question about this is, I don't know when he got his PCBs. The latest round of KBD 75 PCBs, in fact, I believe most of KBD 75's PCBs these days have ESD protection. So depending on when he picked his up, his PCB may not have ESD protection. So just keep that in mind. Just what the heck, Dr. Nucleus gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Mistress Most Badass. I like that name. To Amy, Grizzle Twitch, and Takoya Keys and T-Dream. Congratulations, guys. And make sure you say thank you to Dr. Nucleus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your generosity. And here we go. Next item that I would like to draw your guys' attention to that is in stock is... Let's go. PBT PB on W. What does that PB mean? The PB means pink and blue. No, sorry, not pink on blue. Purple and blue. Purple on blue. So yeah, here we go. This one is 75 bucks on Novelkeys. Novelkeys is one of my favorite vendors, actually, located in West Virginia. Here, let's take a look at what comes with 75 bucks. This is a set designed by BIP, actually. Right here. Look at that. Looks pretty nice. To me, this is just blue and blue on white, right? Oh, look at that. You've got Japanese sub-legends right there. And in terms of compatibility, everything up to full size. You've got Sangan, you got HHKB. You've got a decent right column for 75 and 65%. You have that control key. You have two 2.25U shifts for the 66 key layouts. Pretty good. Pretty good, I say. No split spacebar support. Yeah, that's true. But to be honest, split spacebar is still a relatively rare layout. That's probably why. You do have one 3U spacebar though. One 3U spacebar. Anyway, if you guys are interested in this set, make sure you check it out. Currently in stock on Novelkeys. Next up, I try to talk about different things every week. And this week, and I try to talk about at least like three or like 4 things, but this one's all the way on Canon keys right here. This one is probably my favorite Gateron yellow type switch. This one is the KS3s. So you're like, Merlin, what is different about this than other Gateron yellows? Well, this one has a fully nylon housing, right? Fully nylon housing. So they give you something a little more deeper sounding than your typical Gateron yellow. In fact, I like these so much that I personally purchased 300 of them, and you'll probably see it in a few upcoming builds. So yeah, check it out. Highly recommend these. Some of my favorite budget switches, to be honest. And here we go. Let's see. I know Tao Osu. Yeah, here we go. Tao Osu. This is the one that you forwarded me last week. This definitely caught my attention. But this next set of switches, here, let me just post them both up. Blue Velvet Tactiles, and then there's a linear variant as well, right there. But this one's all the way on Dankeebs as well for $4.70 for a pack of 10. You get a PME housing switch with a POM stem, and that's exactly why it caught my attention. PME, what is PME? Right? What is PME? I have no idea what the PME is, but from what Tao told me, who is currently in chat right here, he said it's... Oh, he says, don't quote me on the smoothness. Ooh, okay. But he did say, paraphrasing him, that it was smoother than tangerines and also deeper sounding because of the PME material. So I am very interested in these. Will probably pick a few of these up myself. They are available. They are a 68G switch, both in the linear and tactile variant. Right? Both in the linear. Here we go. Here's the linear ones. Right there, linear and tactile variant. So I guess the linears are white and the tactiles are blue. Yeah, sounds interesting. I will definitely pick some up. So once again, just as a quick recap, stock, check out stock. But stuff that I found interesting was PLA 75, PBT purple and blue on white, the Gateron KS3 switches, and the 2 Blue Velvet PME Tactiles and PME Linears. Let's move on to starting group buys. Troubled Trombone says, ouch my wallet. Golfmaster says, if you do buy, would you buy the tactile linear or both? I would buy the linear. Like, honestly, I don't have much use for tactile switches these days. Dad says, these or Durock Palms? I honestly have had a bad experience with Durock Palms, so I would try these. By these, I mean these ones. Not because they are better, but because they're new and I don't know anything about them. So there's a chance they could be better, but there's also a chance that they could be terrible, right? So who knows? Let's talk about starting group buys. Let's see, how am I doing on time here? 8:53, we're about an hour and a half-ish in. Not bad, making good time here. Here we go. Everything I talk about here tonight will actually not have a vendor page yet because they haven't started. Most of these will either be Geekark or Reddit pages. Here we go. Let's start off with the very first one. But before we do that, let me just drink a little bit. Okay. Very first one is a set I have been eyeing for a very long time. If you guys watch my interest check videos over on YouTube, you'll remember this one. Here we go. This very first group buy that is starting this week is occurring tomorrow on the 12th. April 12th, as you guys can see from there. Group buy April 12th. This is DSS Late Harvest, right? DSS Late Harvest. DSS is a high profile. It's a newish high profile from Signature Plastics. From my very brief interactions with it, I definitely preferred it a lot more than SA Sculpted or SA Uniform. So I'd say, in my opinion, this is the best high profile that Signature Plastics has for me. And the reason why I had my eye on this is because I really love the colors. That's just so beautiful to me. See, look at that. Like to my eyes, this is gorgeous. There you go. In terms of vendors, this set will be available on MK Ultra, MyKeyboard.eu, Ashkeebs, KBDFans, Protozoa, Hex Keyboards, Fancy Customs, and Funkeys. But yeah, let's go look at this. Let's look at what's available. You have a base kit, a gray kit, a Nord kit, and a Novelkeys kit, and the estimated prices in USD are $135 for the base, $34 for the gray kit, $19 for the Nord, and $9 for a novelty. Let's take a look at these. Look at that. Yeah, that's $135 for that. That's not a bad deal at all. Golfmax says, I have a math test tomorrow morning and I need to study, but Merlin streams are more important. I thank you for saying that, but at the same time, your education is very important. So please make sure that you have studied enough to do well on your test tomorrow. I would hate to be the cause of you not doing well. But yeah, here we go. There's the gray kit, right? Here we go. That's the gray kit. Not bad. The Nord kit and the Novelties kit. Novelties kit. I think the only novelty that I like from this is probably that squirrel. These other ones I'm not really feeling. But I will say that 135 for this looks like you get full support. I mean full size support. You've got Sangan bottom row. You've got 66 keys. What else do we have here? Got a bunch of keys here. Lock and control. Yeah, this should fit pretty much all my boards. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Definitely. Chivo Cabra works at a winery, so I'm here for the grape cluster keys. Nice. Well, you need to talk to me after the stream so you can recommend some wine to me. But yeah, dang. Yeah, I am definitely getting the set. $135 is not a bad price for this, to be honest. Look at that. Let's look at a couple more renders. Look at that. That's so nice. Remove, back, front, again, control, stop. Chivo Cabra, you guys make a port? Awesome. Okay, speaking of port, I am getting my Divinikey port tomorrow. So, you know, maybe I can show it on my Porting with Ports show. There we go. Yeah, I am in for this set, especially since it's 135 bucks. Look at that. Yeah, if you guys watch any of my Seattle-based meetup videos, you'll see a couple boards there from Signature Plastics that use this profile. Go. About the DSS profile. Here we go. Yeah, for those of you curious about it, that's how it looks. That's how it looks right there. From my brief experience, this felt much better than SA to me. But again, the last time I tried this profile was probably, I'd say Cat wasn't in existence yet, and so far, like Cat, since I actually have a Cat set, that's my current favorite high profile. So once I get this, I'd really like to compare the two and see which one I prefer. They're about rendering the DSS profile. There we go. Ah, okay. Interesting. Cool. Anyway, if you guys are interested in the set, make sure you check it out starting tomorrow. But be sure to join the Geekark page for any questions that you may have. Check it out right there. Next set, also starting tomorrow, is a GMK set. This one is GMK Kouhaii. Hopefully I am pronouncing that correct. GMK Kouhaii. Right there. Look at that. That is on a... I think that board is a Nimue. Am I correct in that? Can't remember. So many 65% these days. Yeah. There we go. That's what it looks like. Group by color palette. There's one GMK stock color, CP. RAL, 3 custom RAL colors right there. And this is what the base kit looks like. That you also have a katakana alternate kit. So this is good. This is good. Usually Japanese inspired sets like these kind of force you to buy like the Japanese sub-legends in the base, which I can understand why. If it is the designer's vision to have something like that, then by all means put it in the base. But you know, like GMK sets are expensive and GMK sets take a long while to manufacture. It would kind of suck to like the colors, but not really like the legends, drop your $130, wait a year, and get it and be like, yeah, I only kind of like it, right? Right? So I'm glad that they have it as a alternate kit right there. Oh, that's good. I appreciate them for doing it that way. Base bars, extensions, all that good stuff. This one's also starting tomorrow. And dust mats. Okay, let's go look at these dust mats. I don't think I like it. I don't like the dust mats. It's not... Whoa, 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 whoa. So the sample, that's the sample. That's the render. I feel like the sample is like... The sample's not as vibrant as the render. Like, of course, he's got all the collabs right there. Let's see. Apparently, it'll be sold on TX keyboards. It's got base price of 135. Yep. Katakana for 65. Spaces 30. Extensions 40. Rama 56. And dust mats for 20. Not bad. Let's go look at renders. Let's go look at renders. The Dark Action says black case doesn't really go well with this set. Let's see, let's find a black case. There we go. Yeah, I can see that. I can agree with you on that. Chris says, heading out for the night, got some work that needs doing, was a pleasure, Merlin. Nice seeing everyone on stream. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. Thanks for all your donations and gifting here tonight. So, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. There we go. Oh. Look at the padding. Oh my gosh. Okay. Looks good, I guess. Not really my thing, but it's definitely within my, you know, I tend to prefer keysets that are light on the alphas and dark on the modifier, so it definitely fits that. Just not really my vibe, I guess. But anyway, if you guys are interested, make sure you check it out. Either by going to this Geekark page, which I am linking, or with the associated vendors. DX Keyboards, Dust Hero, Daily Clack, My Keyboard, or Monokey. The next set that is starting on Tuesday, the 13th. Tuesday the 13th, this is an SA set. This is SA Espresso. And if you look at it, it has a gradient. From the looks of it. From April 13th to May 14th, the vendors are Kono, My Keyboard, Daily Clack, Z Frontier, and Ash Keebs. And as typical with most SA sets, the kits themselves are all split up. So you have your alphas, your TKL mods, specialties, all of this pricing right there. Because all of the other vendors are My Keyboard, Ash Keeb, Z Frontier, and Daily Clack. Yo, kits, Alpha's kit right there. That, honestly, that looks really good, but as you guys know, since it's SA, most likely not gonna buy it. See what else? TKL kit. Oh, okay. TKL kit. That does look pretty good. No, I bet you if I show this to my wife, she is actually gonna love it because she's a very avid coffee drinker. Oh, okay. You'd be like, oh, can I try that? I'm like, I'm pretty sure you won't like it because my wife types on Cherry. Why don't I like SA? So keep in mind, I say all this while I type on this guy right there. Yeah, so SA to me, from my own experiences, SA is too high profile that when I type on it, it makes switches feel very wobbly. So it tends to reduce my speed, it reduces my accuracy, and it's just not an overall good typing experience. A specialties kit right there. Would totally buy if this wasn't a gradient. For me, I like the gradient, actually. Really like the gradient. If this was just regular brown set, kind of like how, especially since I already have amazing chocolatier, would definitely not go for it. But the gradient looks really good. Yeah, if I liked SA, I'd probably be in on this. Yeah, let's go look at the vendors. Oh, that looks so good on a wooden keyboard. Those novelties. Yeah, let's go look at the novelties again really quick. Where are the novelties? Here we go. Novelties. Roast. Roast, coffee art right there. Cool. Very nice. Grind, dose, tamp, and pull. I like it. I like it a lot. You need a roast key. When you are in an argument on Discord, use your roast key. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think this is a very well-colored set. I like that so much. I don't normally drink coffee, but this makes me want to drink coffee. Like if I did buy this, I would have to like take photos of it with coffee next to it. You're craving coffee now. I know, right? Coffee or some other coffee colored beverage, I guess. Dr. Nucleus says, I think I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for the fun stream. See you soon. Thank you. Thanks for joining in, and thank you for your donations tonight, man. That was greatly appreciated. Here we go. GMMK Pro. Oh, yes, GMMK Pro. Hopefully I get mine soon. Does look good on the blackboard. I think it also looks really good on the brown boards. The SA Espresso colors looks like... Wait. Look at this. SPABST, I guess that's a stock color. But then they have a RAL color right here. And these are all Pantone colors. I've never seen a set, or at least I'm not aware of any set that mixed a stock color, a RAL color, and Pantone colors all together. But I guess if you want to do like a good gradient, the kind that you would like, you do have to be more open to trying out all of these different colors. Look at that desk mat. The desk mat looks boring. Actually looks really boring to me. I feel like I would have appreciated a desk mat that was kind of like a menu, you know, like a menu of the different coffees that you could get. But this one just looks... When I first looked at this, I thought of SA Tatooine. Right? Oh, Jvu thought the same thing. Oh my gosh. Nice. All right. Okay. Looks like I'm not alone in that thought. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, this should be the desk mat for SA Tatooine. So let's see who is running this set. J-Poc, if you are listening to this right now, or if you hear this in one of my future streams, this is how you make money. You bring this up to Disney and be like, hey, SA Tatooine. You'll get like so much money from that. Oh my gosh. There we go. The collaborations, you've got Doc and SA Espresso. Okay. Interesting. KBDFans says, looks nice, but it is not my cup of tea, because it is actually a cup of coffee. KBDFans, you walked right in on that one. You absolutely walked right in on that one. Talking about SA Espresso not being your cup of tea. Anyway, if you guys are interested in this does begin on the 15th, which is Thursday. Join the discussion on Geekark. Join the group buy if you like it. Next set that is starting is this guy right here. This one is ePBT 6085 occurring on the same day by New Types over here. Apparently this is a set inspired by the Xerox 6085 Docutech keyboards. So if I'm not mistaken, like it's honestly been a while since I joined the Alps hype. Oh yeah, here we go. I was right. Yeah, these are one of the few boards that had either SKCM brown or SKCM neon or SKCM green or SKCL green. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this was one of those rare boards that if you saw it, you'd be like, yeah, I finally got these holy grail Alp switches. I think this looks great. I am a big fan of like the vintage aesthetic. So seeing something like this, seeing this key set revived is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Right there. Look at that. Look at that backspace key. That is so, man, that just brings me back. That's pretty cool. Al says, Merlin, got a note back. Feel closer to black inks and I'm getting sound test. How funny would it be the material of black inks were PME? Oh, interesting. That would be very interesting. Yeah, that looks really good. Vintage vibes and all that. So the base kit, only up to TKL. Of course, if you want hiragana, you've got that option as well. Witch Doctor says, I like this. Hooray. You also have Cyrillic and novelties. Oh, I love these novelties. I think, if anything, I'm going to buy the novelties for this kit. Because this is just so... Ah, this is so vintage. Define, expand. Keyboard. You have a keyboard key for your keyboard. What did the keyboard key do? Is anyone here like really into vintage keyboards and knows the history of why you would have a keyboard key on your keyboard? Dad says, really wish ePBT was double shot PBT. Keyboard kit. Maybe reset the firmware? Rashna says it's the any key. Oh, okay. It's, yeah, that's just funny. A keyboard kit. A keyboard key for your keyboard. Interesting. We got space bars. We got 40s. Numpad. Oh, Josh says he has no idea. Okay, he was just guessing on it. To remind you of what you're typing on. What am I typing on? Oh, keyboard. Ah, oh, good thing there was that key there. Dust mat. Oh wow, that is bizarre. That is so bizarre. Ooh, sample photo. There we go. Yeah. Okay, colors. Colors are RAL colors. Of course, collaborations with Rama. Stop. The stop key. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it very much. This might be... Did he post any pricing? Getting awfully close to the group buy, so there should be some form of pricing here. Right. Given the ePBT standards and pricing, I would assume a base kit up to TKL would be around 60-70 bucks, maybe. I'm not seeing any pricing here. But yeah, that is what I'm guessing, 60 to 70 bucks. ABWar says Instacop. Yeah, I think for me too. I would get this base kit right there. This looks great. 79, 80 base. Ah, okay. 80 base. There we go. Yeah, does this have all the keys that I need? Yes, it does. This has all the keys that I need for pretty much all my boards. So once again, if you guys are interested, click that link before Before what? Before the 15th. Or sorry, not before the 15th. By the 15th, because that's when it starts. Next one. Next one is a set that for some reason I could not find a Geekark page for it. Only a Reddit page. So here we go. This one is GMK Peaches and Cream. So here, let's go look at some of the kits right there. Base kit. Base kit only goes up. What is all this? Stupid ads. Close ad. There you go. Look at that. Base kit only goes up to TKL. A very peachy set, right? A very peachy set. Peachy keen. Okay, so there is a very popular YouTuber called Serenity. And her tagline is Serenity rhymes with peachy. So every time I see this, I'm like, oh, it just reminds me of like her. Peachy keen. I think she says peachy keen as well. Someone should reach out to her, like, I don't know, maybe Tiny or Nathan. Like those were the two people who she interviewed. Maybe they should reach out to her and be like, hey, Sarah, you should check out this set. Novelties. Oh, look at that. Peach. Creamy. Accents. Peach accents. Have you ever seen her attempt at build? No, I did not actually. I know Serenity when she was doing a lot of music. So I watched her channel then, and then when she became a tech YouTuber, I watched a lot of her camera reviews and stuff like that. But yeah, I first started watching her when she was doing music. Numbers! Extension, there we go. Okay. I feel like this set is too light for me. Kind of reminds me of GMK Patisserie, if you guys remember that one. But this one's just too... It's too bright. Not really sure if... Yeah, I'm not really sure if this is a set I would ever like. I feel like the colors are too similar, right? The colors are way too similar. I would expect... You know, maybe if the legends and the modifiers were a different color? I don't know, it's just not my thing. Not my thing. Here, let me post that Imdra link here too. Here, let's see. What other information can we glean? Group buy from the 15th to the 15th. Available on Canon Keys, My Keyboard, Daily Clack, Z Frontier, and Desk Hero. There you go. Renders, dust mats. Let's go see what the dust mats are. I'm curious. That is... Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all. KB Warriors! Why are you spamming my chat? Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, okay. So one of my critiques for dust mats is if a dust mat just has your novelty, like your key set novelty, spammed across the entire dust mat, that's kind of, to me, that's kind of like a lazy attempt, right? You know? That's just me, like, and then you change the colors here and there. To me, this is kind of like a lazy attempt at making dust mat. And if the novelty isn't even original. The Rama cap. What was the Rama cap? Let's go look at the Rama cap. Leaf. I feel like this would be perfect for the Leaf 65, right? You've got the peach. Weird. I don't like the peach on the Rama key. But I do like this leaf. You like to sleep. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, this is a set that goes live on the 15th. That's this coming Tuesday. Join the discussion. Make sure you check it out on the appropriate vendors suitable for your country. Alright, this next set is a set that I will most likely join in on because it will be a perfect match for my Think 6.5 V2 in Ocean colorway. And of course, what am I talking about? I am talking about GMK Seafarer. Here we go. Let's scroll all the way top here. GMK Seafarer. This is a blue on white set. Right here. This one. And the reason why I think this would work perfect on my Think 6.5 is because of the novelties. Like, of course, I could just go ahead and just buy the novelties and put them on, but, you know, it would be hard to match it with any of my other white sets right here. But this is gonna go on my Think 6.5. Currently, I've got Godspeed on it. I've got GMK Godspeed. While the color matches a bit, I think this darker blue would be a much better fit than GMK Godspeed. So yeah, this is definitely must buy for me. Let's see what's the pricing. Captain's kit, 125 bucks, guys. That's a really good price for a kit this big. Look at that. Full size support and all that good stuff. Very nice. The Quartermaster's kit, aka the novelties, for 47. There we go. The Sailor's kit. Sailor's kit for the space bars. Adventurer's kit for 37. Okay. Yeah, I just got it because he's people with non-standard layouts that are kind of out there, he's calling adventurers. Pretty funny there. The dust mats. Anchor. Okay, this also suffers from the, hey, let's take my novelty icon and plaster it over the entire dust mat. Okay, see, this one's a little bit better. This one's more of a, what, oceanography. I feel like these mats are missing something a lot. These are boring. Topographies for land. Ocean. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's definitely missing something. It doesn't jump out at you. Like, the key set looks great, and then when you put it on here, it's boring. Feels a little plain boring all around for me, says OZ. Yeah. Agree. Okay, let's go look at the, like, I covered this on my interest check video, but we'll just look at the renders because they look so nice. Look so nice. Hopefully he has one on the Think. Can't remember if he did. Look at that. Very pretty. What are the color codes? Good question. I would assume that since the price is 125. Oh, here we go. RAL 5003 and GMK WS1. So definitely that stock color helps the price out a lot. So WS1, that would be, what set uses WS1? I forget. Alright, here, let's keep looking at these renders. The F1 8X looks very good. Oh, look at that anchor right there. Anyway, if you guys are interested, this one begins on the 16th, which is Friday. There we go. Friday. Speaking of other things starting on Friday, this one is an SA set. This is SA Ramses? Is that how you pronounce it? Ramses? Or Ramses, sorry. Misread that. SA Ramses, right there. You guys know how I feel about SA, and unfortunately none of these colors actually look really good to me either. But you know, to each their own, right? To each their own. I feel like the modifiers right here, these colors look good, but when you pair them with the alphas like this, kind of looks odd to me. Like, I guess the best way would be to pair it with the Nile right here. This is the alpha's Nile, I guess. Right? The mods, and yeah, I would much rather prefer the Nile right here. Isn't there a boulder set? Yeah, boulder set kind of looks like this too, but to be honest, right? You know, there will be sets that look like each other. There will be sets that's just unavoidable. There's only so many colors to go around, and unfortunately, no one really has a monopoly on colors, right? But you can have a monopoly on your design, on a design that you hand drew, hand designed, right? But just not on colors. Oh, these novelties look pretty good, actually. These look very intricate. Oh my gosh. Okay, I like these. I like these novelties a lot. Yeah, I see a snake there. I see a Anubis. I think I see Osiris there too. I see an Ankh symbol. I see an eye. Pretty cool. I like it. I like it. See any? There's more. Oh, there we go. It tells you exactly what it is. Scarab, Ankh, Eye of Horus, Pyramids, Cobra, Cartouche, Anubis, Bastet, Cobra. Oh, look at this desk mat. This is really pretty. I like this very much. See, this is what I'm talking about having a good desk mat. Hey, this is not just like a take any of these novelties, right? Like take the Ankh and plaster it all around your desk mat, right? This is good. This is great. This is beautiful. Let's see, Phoenix Rising says, that's the most detailed novelty set I've seen. Our prints on keycaps you say is that good? These are actually going to be double shots, so these will wear evenly, and you know, you would probably destroy your keycap before they are completely gone. Yeah, these look beautiful. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, that is really pretty. Nice. Okay, I am impressed. I like these stone desk mats. Like them a lot. Just unfortunately, I don't like the entire set as a whole. Just like the novelties and the desk mat. Wow. Yeah. Very cool. All right. Anyway, if you guys do want to purchase this is going to be available on Omnitype, formerly known as Dixie-Mech. The vendor formerly known as Dixie-Mech. And available on Ash Caves, Daily Clack, My Keyboard, Z Frontier, and Mono-K. Here, let's was there pricing involved? SA tends to be more expensive usually. And let's see. So an Alphas kit I'd say would be around 40s. And this TKL set here would probably be around 70, 80. That's my guess. That is my guess. Gallery. Yep, I think Nile is the way to go here. There we go, perfect. Cool, here, let me post that in chat as well. And if you guys are interested in the set, this set starts on Friday, April 16th. April 16th. Nice set. Very nice set. Alright. Out of all these key sets that I just talked about, starting with DSS Late Harvest, followed by GMK Kouhaii, SA Espresso, ePBT 6085, GMK Peaches, GMK Seafarer, oh sorry, not that, GMK Seafarer, and SA Ramses. Which one are you guys most interested in? Which one are you guys most interested in? GMK Seafarer, Ramses, Seafarer, Seafarer, SA Espresso. Dr. Killswitch says none. Kouhaii, Ramses, Inverted Ramses, 6085. SA Espresso, Seafarer, Kouhaii, Seafarer, yeah. Seafarer, Novelty, and Thok, yeah. Kouhaii, Seafarer. None for me. GMK Hanok. Is that starting this week? My love of Seafarer is as deep as the ocean, says Big Walrus. Well, you are also a big walrus, so your love for the ocean is probably also great. Yeah, this is only the group buys that are starting for this week from Sunday till Saturday. Nuclear Monster says, I like the Ramses, but not a lot. I think for me, as you guys already know from this, I'm definitely going to go in on GMK Seafarer. Just because it's going to match my, Think 6.5 V2 in Ocean Colorway the best, right? Especially with the novelties right there, that's just to die for right there. But really depends on if I'll have money by the time this ends the group buy. So we'll see. We'll see what we do there. Another set that I am very excited about is ePBT 6885. This is a lot more affordable. Let's see, people were saying this was 80 bucks for this base kit right there. So yeah, could probably do this. Very big throwback. Unfortunately, I can't just buy the base kit because look, the base kit doesn't have the quote-unquote novelty backspace and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to buy this one right there. This one seals the deal and really shows that it is inspired by a vintage key set. So yeah, I'll be buying novelties and base, and more than likely GMK Seafarer. Those are the two that I would be. All right. Oh yeah, and you know, even though I don't like SA, I think SA Espresso would be it, and DSS Late Harvest as well. I know. I'm gonna have to pick just one of these because it's not like I can just buy all three, right? Do that. This one, 130 bucks. I'd be spending 130 plus what, $200 for Seafarer, so that's 330, and then plus $80 for 6085 for the base kit, and probably another 30. So oh my gosh, yeah, it's too much money. Too much money. One of them will have to go. Two of them will have to go in like reality. So we'll see. When it comes time for all of them to end, I will let my wallet do the talking. But yes, last but not the least, let's talk about, as far as I know, the only keyboard that is starting this week. The only keyboard that is starting this week that I know of is starting on the 17th, which is this Saturday. This Saturday is the Jelly Epoch. The Jelly Epoch is a 75% keyboard that is going to be an in-stock, first come, first serve, done by the same people who did the Voice 65 Owl Lab. So yeah, now let's go look at some of these boards. Let's go take a look at what they look like. In fact, some streamers have already built and done a review on them right here. Look at the 75%. And in fact, I should be receiving mine tomorrow. I'll be doing an unboxing stream on Tuesday evening, followed by a build stream on Thursday. So if you guys are interested in how this board looks and to see what my initial reactions to it, definitely check it out. Big Daddy's Tuna says, aren't you doing a review on the Dewdrop? I guess I'm doing a lot of reviews on many boards that I don't even know of, I guess. But yeah, here. Take a look at some pictures of this board. Very pretty. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the 75%. And you may be wondering, why is it called a jelly Epoch? And it's because they are referring to how it's mounted. Like, they've mentioned like that when you have Poron gaskets or if you have silicon gaskets, it's usually very hard to like keep them aligned, keep them completely straight. And if you have a polycarb case and you screw up, it's going to look terrible, right? Right? So their solution is to introduce jelly gaskets, and hopefully they will have a picture here of what that looks like. Gold Top Sauce and a Fuji 65 review. Yeah, and a Fuji 65 review whenever that comes in. Let's see. Like right now, my only qualm for the board is I think this looks terrible. I think that is a very bad looking logo. But you know, good thing it's on the bottom. Good thing it is on the bottom. Let's see, look. See, this has the layouts that I like. It's got that separated out arrow key, separated out function row. I do wish that this rightmost column was separated as well, just because, you know, from experience, like I would greatly prefer it to be like this, right? When there's a gap. Because from experience, sometimes on other boards, especially on 65%, I've done like whenever I reach for the backspace, I've ended up hitting the key right next to it, right? You know? So something like this, I'll probably have that same issue, unfortunately. Look at that. Look at all that. Very pretty. Load more images! Oh, there you go. Here. These are the jelly gaskets, apparently. I'm very curious to see how they work. I've read about how they work, but to actually build it and experience it for yourself is a completely different thing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, right? See that? That's how it goes. Yeah, find out on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I'll probably be playing around with this for a bit. But Thursday, when I've built it, will probably be when I'm like, okay, this is how this works. This is how it feels. And I'll like it or I won't like it. Right? Oh, we'll see. There we go. This is the PCB. It comes with the daughter board. Quite a large daughter board, if you ask me. And if I remember correctly, these are done by... The PCB was made by the Mechwild team. Right? Here you go. These are the supported layouts. Cool. Oh, of course, the typing test right there. Cool. So yeah, this is going to be a first come first serve starting this Saturday. Let's see, mysteries. Cyber says, just curious, how long was the GMK group buy wait before COVID? It was a several month long process as well. You know, it's not like it was like terribly bad. But it's like the reason why it's so long these days is primarily because the community has grown larger. It's not so much because of the pandemic. Well, I guess that the pandemic has caused more people to stay indoors, and people who stay indoors are typing on keyboards, and when they're typing on keyboards, they want to look for something better. And yeah, I guess you could reason it that way, that the pandemic does have some kind of effect on it. But I think it's really primarily because the entire community has expanded. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so if you guys want to watch other content on it to make your decision, highly recommend these people here. Andy, and Alex Sotos. Looks like mentally we'll have a Sage unit. Apiary will have a Ruby unit, and I'll have a Dewdrop. Oh, okay. That's what someone meant when they said a Dewdrop. I thought he was referring to a Dewdrop keyboard, not the Dewdrop color. There we go. Couple more pictures here, but yeah. Make sure you guys check out the Geekark page. Find out more information. All that good stuff. Anyway, that should really be all that I've got for this week. Here we go. As you guys know, even though I try my best, and even though I do have support of the audience, sometimes most times, I don't even hit all of the group buys that are expiring or starting for the week. So as a result, I need your guys' help. So as usual, if you've been here before, you know what to do. Here, let me spam the command in chat a couple times as well. Go audience GB. Basically, if you think I missed a keyboard-related group buy that is either ending or starting this week, keyword is this week. Don't send me stuff that's happening next week, next month, next year, you know. Whisper it to me on Twitch using the /W, followed by my name, MechMerlin, followed by your message. Or you can just respond to me here. Right here, just right-click on my name and do whisper, right? And please send me context, right? Send me a link to the group buy, send me context, start end dates, and anything to pay attention to. Here we go. Okay. Let's cover this one. This is from H2O Filters. This is, here we go, Geekark 9009, all the way on keyboardmecha.com. Let me post it in chat. Here we go. For $69.90, you have 9009 made by Geekark. And if you've never heard of Geekark, Geekark is the manufacturer behind MT3 and XDA. From what I've been told and what I've seen, they seem to do a very decent job with very little warpage. If you're looking for an affordable set, consider these guys. And of course, you have different options here as well. So a couple weeks ago, I mentioned an in-stock group buy, like an in-stock board. And apparently, of course, they decided to do a group buy as well. So apparently, there are only 60 units. And this is an R2. The difference between R1 and R2 is that R2 will include a POM plate. Check it out right there. The 189. Very interesting. The white ones are 225. Dark blue is also 225. Let me post that in chat. Right there. Yeah, I got in on this when it was first posted to me. I also should be receiving it tomorrow. Don't know when I will be building it. Yeah, I asked for a soldered board, so hopefully they actually get that for me. Yeah, this is a 65% gasket mounted keyboard for a very affordable price. I feel like this is a set that always runs on drop. SA Laser, and it's always perpetual, right? Like, look at that, 12 months left on your pre-order. So definitely check that out if you guys are interested. There you go. This one, according to Tim, is running from April 9th till April 30th. It is the SPRH Ortho 65. There we go. Keyboard by IO Designs. Interesting, but guys, check this out. Look at that. It has got a rotary encoder right there. It's kind of like it's an ortho linear 65%. Interesting. Very interesting. Look at that. High profile board as well. Look at that PCB. Looks like you don't really have too many layout options because, yeah, it's an ortholinear board. SPRH on the bottom. These are the available layouts. Look at all that. See, what's the pricing on this? Pricing, basic $350. Okay, so maybe I'm just reacting that way because I'm not an ortho user, so I cannot fathom why anyone would spend $300 on an ortholinear board. And I know all the ortholinear people will be like, Merlin, how dare you? How dare you say that about ortholinear as well? I have my biases, you have yours. Let's meet in the middle. Right? Right, but $350, that's pretty pricey to me. Code Coffee Co says Merlin, how dare you? But here we go. Look at the 7.5 degree typing angle, runs QMK, awesome. Extra PCB is 40, brass plates 45. GB format goes all the way till the 30th. Minimum 10 units, max is 50 with a soft cap. And 75 is the hard cap. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Cool. I think it's a fairly unique board. Kind of a odd layout if you ask me. But I wouldn't buy it because I don't like ortholinear. Anyway, thank you very much, Tin Manual Miranda, sending that over to me. The JV says, your streams helped me understand what GMK sets are and why keycaps were so expensive. Thank you. That is a question everyone is trying to answer as we see the prices just keep going up, right? Like one of these days, you know, if I'm still doing Mech Merlin in the next 5 years, I'm going to be like, all right, we got a base set that goes up to TKL, and that's $320. That's about average given our last couple of weeks. KB Warrior says, I'll send nudes. Why? Why would you send me that? Okay, yeah, looks like no one I'm following is streaming. Well, I guess it is a Sunday night, you know, and most of the people I follow are United States based. So, you know, with work tomorrow, it's going to be kind of difficult to stream so late at night. So yeah, thanks guys for joining in. My next stream, as I said earlier, will be on Tuesday evening, in which I will be unboxing a Jelly Epoch. Of course, that is under the assumption that it actually arrives tomorrow, according to shipping information. It's going to come tomorrow anytime between 5 and 10 p.m. And my UPS postal box closes at 6. So if it doesn't come then, I might not get it till Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning. Who knows? Who knows, right? So yeah, hope all of you have a good start to your week. And have a good evening. Alright guys. I'll see you next time. Catch you when I catch you.